I'm grateful that you're here on this rainy morning. All right, Moose, our turn. Okay, so thank you so much for joining and doing this for your body. It is so nice just to have a break in life and to get to check in, see how you're doing. And not only that little check-in, which can be, a game changer for your entire day, but then we work with it and we strengthen what needs strengthened and we care for what needs cared for. And by the time we end this practice, I hope that you do feel like those uneven places, the parts that are hurting, the parts that are strong, become a little more balanced out, where you do feel like a cared for well-being, that you can walk through life a little bit stronger and more confident. So we're just going to work with ourselves this morning. And I don't know if the rain will come through, but if you can even hear the rain where you are, just maybe let that also calm you and comfort you and kind of land on your back during this. So let's start in our child's pose. Just a great way to check in, see how we're doing. So knees could be together or separated. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, shift your body weight back. Reach your arms as far as you'd like, and exhale all of your body weight down. Take a nice deep breath and just watch it. No need to change it, but simply allow it to come and to go. And now working with your breath, on your inhale, come to your fullness. So breathe in as much air as you can in a slow and calm rhythm. And then hold the air in your body. Just add that little pause. And then exhale as slow as possible, all of your breath out. So just squeeze out your air. And when you feel empty, hold and pause. And then go again, breathing in slowly to your fullness. You'll feel that stretch the back. And that pause calms your nervous system. And then as you exhale and pause, I want you to feel how you're heavier and calmer each breath. So just go a few times without too much effort. I simply want you to allow this to wash over your body, to calm your nervous system, and to allow you to be more present. And then let that effort go. Sweep your hands back towards your heels and palms up. Let the elbows wing out. And I want you to take a couple breaths and just notice how you feel. So maybe that rhythm of your breathing already changed you. I just want you to notice that. And then scan down your body. Is there anything that really needs cared for? It doesn't have to be physical. It can be something in your heart. And then one more deep breath, simply letting go. Let yourself just be on the exhale, just feeling held by your ground. And then when you're ready, inhale slowly up to all fours. So we're going to plant our wrists under our shoulders and then move your knees until they're right underneath your hips. Inhale into a cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, lift the chin, let your tailbone lift. The front of your belly is stretching. And then exhale and tuck the chin, round your back, and feel the back of your body stretch. And go at your own pace. I want you to breathe in as you expand, but you can do it as fast or as slow as you like. And then breathe out as you draw the lungs to a close and round your belly. And then again, notice how you feel. So in each pose, you have a new opportunity. Is there something stiff that just because you're in this pose, you started to notice? So each thing you notice, you can now care for. So that's the gift of awareness. And just take about one or two more, depending how slow or quick you're going. And maybe finish out your set, whichever you're on. And then opening the spine a little bit more. I want you to take your hands wider. So they're about wider than your mat now. Take your shoulder blades and just gently tuck them together. And then your ribs, hug them in. So all you did is feel supported through your core. Nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, tuck one shoulder into the middle of the mat and then look away. And can you even out your hips again? So all you're doing is stretching the shoulder head. Yeah. And then inhale, come back to center, pressing up. Exhale, other shoulder, tuck it into the middle and look away. And then inhale, push it up. And exhale, tuck and twist. So go at your own pace. So just like cat-cows with your breath, you inhale as you rise, and then exhale as you twist and hug the belly to the spine. And go a few more times. So just feel the stretch through the bicep, through the shoulder, and that gentle opening of your upper back, which is so nice, especially if you do a computer job or anywhere that you hold tension up there. And maybe one more set, whatever's going to make you feel good in this day. All right, bring your hands right back under center. We're going to take one hand and bring it out about a foot in front and then back into puppy pose. So you just have one arm out and you're stretching that sideways. So your hips reach back, chest towards the mat, and your head can be lifted or grounded. You can make it as comfortable as possible. And then breathe through the stretch on that side. Nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just allow your body to sink into it. A little bit softer so that you can stretch longer. And then when you're ready to breathe in, come on back to center. And we'll switch. So your other arm goes about a foot in front, and then just reach your body back, stretch that side, and your head can be up or down, just reaching through the hand. As much or as little as you like. And play with your breathing again. As you exhale, can you melt your muscles so that you can just elongate and allow the stretch to happen? And then when you're ready, inhale, come back to center. And one more thing here before we really move. So take an arm, lift it out, and we're going to thread the needle. So thread it under the window of your body. Rest your shoulder down. And then your hand that's grounded, you can either gently push into it to deepen the twist, or you can lift it up, leave it in the air, or you can bend your elbow and rest it on your back. And again, notice your hips and see if you can center them again. That's going to deepen your twist. And a nice deep inhale, and then exhale. And what feels uncomfortable? Can you wiggle or move in a way to make it feel more comfortable? Again, that awareness is key. Once we're aware, we can then help our body find a better, more relaxing experience. One more deep breath. Allow your body to be. If you wrapped your arm, take a nice deep breath in, bring it back down, and then inhale and push back up to center. So first, find center where you feel long head to tail. And then opposite side, reach your arm out just to get a nice opening. And then exhale, thread it under, nestle your shoulder down. And do whatever you like with the opposite hand, pressing, lifting, or wrapping. And how are your hips? Even them out with the knees. And now just allow yourself to breathe. One or two more deep breaths. Allow yourself to sink in and just to feel that wonderful stretch. And when you're ready to breathe in, come on back up to center. And here we go to down dog. So you can tuck your toes, lift your hips, press your chest back, and relax. So this first one, just play around. So bend a knee, extend the opposite heel, and then shift to the other side. Or maybe you want to even rock and look underneath your arms, rock your hips. Give yourself permission to really play. So you don't have to feel any certain way here, look any certain way. I want you to discover what in your body could get a nice stretch here and what needs a stretch. And then once you feel ready to settle, take a nice deep breath out and just relax your heart into a steady space. And think about your hands and press down each finger with an even pressure. You look great. Now gently soften your knees and just feel your tailbone lift out of the body to lengthen out the back. And lastly, if it feels good and you're able, spin your armpits out, and that'll strengthen the shoulder blades right against the rib cage. And take 2 cleansing breaths. What do you need? What would feel great? And then grateful for this body. Breathe in and really feel yourself breathe in, the energy coming in. And as you exhale, walk your feet to your hands and allow yourself into a forward fold and just shake it out. A little yes and no through the neck, roll the shoulders, do anything that's going to feel wonderful. And then one more deep breath from a steady space. I want you to exhale and just explore going deeper. So you melt your head down, hips up. And now that you're a little warmer, let's bend our knees, lift our eyes, and inhale, rise up. So reach nice and high, elongate as much as you like, and then exhale, hands come back down to center. And let's find our first mountain. So step your feet until they're underneath your hips. And then lengthen out your toes. And if it feels good, I like to even lift and lengthen my heels back. Sometimes I find more space. Soften your knees. Make sure they're lining up with the toes. And then keep that gentle grip of the mat with the toes down, heels down, and just think about lifting up through the crown. So I want you to explore how tall you can feel as you pull in 2 directions. And now also adding that posture that helps us feel a little calmer, can you take your tailbone down? And once you did that, can you also open your hips? So that keeps the lower spine nice and secure. Now can you open your heart by taking the shoulder blades back? And then your lowest rib, can you hug it downward? So that feels the upper back is nice and secure. And then right here, take 1 breath, simply noticing how you feel. And then what would help you most with your hands? Maybe you want to place one on your belly, one on your heart to have that gentle care. Maybe you want them palms open to be receptive, or maybe hands in prayer, anything at all. And then in this space, take 1 breath and just paint a picture of yourself. Hold yourself in your mind, how you are in this very moment without changing. Exhaling, feeling the ground and how you're steady. And then on the next 2 breaths, simply breathe in what you want to focus on or develop. What are you longing for? Just breathe that in, invite it, let it be possible. And then as you exhale, hold it within your body. So breathing out and just holding that new possibility with hope, with compassion. So 1 more deep breath, just breathing in what you choose to focus on for the rest of class, inviting it in as possible. And then breathing out, just holding space for that, allowing it to rise up. And then you can gently open your eyes if they're closed, and let's start to flow again. Inhale and reach up. So as long as you want to reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, dive down, knees bend, open the heart. Hands to shins or the toes and flat back. Extend it nice and long, yeah. And then exhale, let yourself go into a fold. Bend your knees, step the right leg back, and find your first low lunge. Take as much time as you need to reposition the knee until it's right underneath the ankle or closer to you, over top of the ankle. And then see if you can extend your body. So remember your mountain pose. Can you take the head in one direction and the heel in the other? And just feel how that'll lift your kneecap in the back, open your hip. Yes. And here we'll twist. Left arm, inhale, reach it up. And just like you had options at the start of class, you have options here. So that hand, you can reach it up, keep it up, or you can rest it on the back, or maybe even wrap it around your waist. And once you've found what you want with the arm, notice your knees and reposition them again with the toes. And I want you to remember your breath of intention. Draw it in here. If you chose something like strength, can you make it feel strong? If you chose a word like grace, can you make it feel graceful? So add that muscle memory into whatever it is that you're growing. Take 1 more deep breath here. And then left arm, inhale, reach it up, and exhale, bring it back down. Wonderful. Bend the knees, step back to your downward dog, or you can always come to child's pose or puppy pose. Let your body choose. As you exhale, soften the heart towards the ground. Let your head relax. As you inhale, think about the expansion where the armpits spin out, the heart expands, and you press your hands to lift your hips. So take one more deep breath, exhaling, allowing yourself to feel calmer and looser, and inhaling, allowing yourself to feel expansive. And then if you like the flow, we're going to inhale forward to plank. So remember, everything is optional. So you could be kneeling or lifted here. Take your shoulder blades, bring them together behind you, and then your ribs, hug them in. So that same feeling of the upper back support. Take one breath. I simply want you to hold space for however you feel. Everything belongs. And then exhale, slowly lower down all the way to the mat this first time. Point the toes back and inhale. Gently lift your heart without much pressure on the hands. And then exhale, let it go. And now let's find a little more opening even as we lift. So tailbone, can you take it back towards the heels so the low belly lifts up? Now keep the back open. And then chin, can you tuck it in so the back of the neck lengthens? All right, inhale, lift your heart and see if you can hold more length in the spine. Awesome, exhale, let it go. Tuck the toes and push and pull back to whatever pose you need, child's pose, downward dog, or anywhere in between. And take 2 cleansing breaths. So when you hear the word cleansing, how would that feel in your body? And then when you're ready, breathe in. And exhale, bend the knees, step your right leg forward this time. So you're making a low lunge on the other side. Take the time you need. Line up your knee and your heel. And then make the direction of your thigh in the direction of your toes. And let's create that space again. How much can you show up? Head extends forward, heel back, and just feel your hip open on the left. And take one more breath here, just feeling a little more confident as you showed up, you extended your body, you're present. And now right arm for our twist. Inhale, reach it up. And then exhale, explore. What do you like? Shoulders back, maybe wrists extend more, or maybe you like the gentle wrap, or even a deeper wrap and twist. Think about your knees and line them up with the toes again. Sometimes the back knee rocks in towards you, so you have to rock it out. And now breathe. And what are you cultivating? What would it feel like if you held it in your body in this pose? And then one more deep breath, just feeling it, holding it, creating muscle memory. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, allow it to come down. Knees bend, step forward, and let yourself fold. This time you could hug your elbows if that feels good, or you could hug the back of the knees. Create a new stretch in your spine that's going to help you unwind. And one more deep breath. Again, focus on the exhale. See if you can deepen by loosening the body. Release the arms, bend the knees, lift the eyes, and inhale, we'll rise up. So push the heels down as you rise. If you want a little back bend, tailbone goes back, and then the heart up. Nice deep breath in. And exhale, hands can come back down. And let's find our mountain again. So reposition the feet. It's okay if mountain always gets away from us. That's why we keep creating this intention, muscle memory. So feel the toes spread, the heels spread, soft knees, lengthen your body, top to bottom. And then create your posture. Tail down, hips open, shoulders back, ribs in. And take a deep breath, and I want you to notice what feels different. Hands wherever you need. And then practice one more breath of gratitude, just grateful for whatever you notice your body is already experiencing. Your practice is changing you for the better. And then exhale, let go of that effort. And let's inhale, flow again. Inhale, reach up, arms whatever you like, lengthening the back, and then exhale and dive down. Find the energy of your focus. So shins or toes, touch them and lengthen the back, breathing in, feeling your new focus. And then exhale, let go. Knees bend, step your left leg back, and we'll find our low lunge here. So find alignment first. So knees, toes, all lined up. And then can you show up? Is there anything that you feel like you're collapsing or hiding that you can expand so you can be more present and strong? And coming to warrior one feet, we'll take the back heel in until it goes down, and then inhale and rise up. And today we're going to take the hands back and just press your thumbs into your low back. So it's a little back bend. So as we do it, to get there safely, I want you to soften the back knee so it doesn't feel like it's locked. And then take your tailbone back a little bit so that the whole spine can make this arc shape. Yes, you look great. And then take a deep breath in. As you exhale, start from your base. Feel your feet. Can you push your pinky toes down, feeling the arches lift in your feet? And then can you lift up through the back of the neck all the way into the crown of the head, feeling your heart extend? And then what would help you feel great here? Maybe you want powerful, where you want to bend the front knee. Maybe you want calmer or more graceful, where you loosen up, straighten up, soften the hands. So take 2 more deep breaths so that your muscles and your mind can sink into it. Make it what you'd like. And then when you're ready to come out, inhale, lift the back heel. So now you're in a high lunge. We're going to have a gentle twist. So just put your hands to prayer and then twist to your right and tuck your elbow on top of your thigh. So if you feel too loose, you can always drop the back knee here. That'll give you some grounding. Think about the knees and line them up with the toes just like you practiced. And here we go. To let yourself really feel it, what do you want next? Do you want to stay soft, or do you want to press the hands and twist the heart more? Or whatever you choose, just keep finding your alignment. Arms can be closed, open, even wrapped. You could even find a bind here if you know how to bind under the body. And one more deep breath, holding your own. And then when you're ready, inhale, slightly loosen out of it, and exhale, come back down. Awesome job. Bend the knees, step back to your downward dog or child's pose, and find what your body needs in this moment. What does your body want to feel strong in? What is it longing to feel soft in? And then take one more cleansing breath, just allowing yourself to find a renewed spirit. And then if you like that flow through plank, inhale forward with me. Take your body forward, line up shoulders and wrists. Lengthen head to tail and hold one breath to hold space for your strength or your struggle. And then exhale, slowly lower halfway or all the way. And inhale up to up dog or baby cobra again. Now pause in your pose, and just like you lengthen the back of the body, find it here. Can you lengthen? Can you open your heart? You look great. And then exhale back to your downward dog and relax. Give yourself permission to settle and to just be. And one more deep breath. Again, permission and safety for your whole body. And then inhale and exhale, bend the knees and step the left leg forward this time. So we're creating a low lunge on the opposite side to prepare. And then start with that length, that's showing up. And again, just like you had a moment ago, permission. Permission to be whatever you need on this side. One more deep breath. And then when you're ready, step the back foot in till the heel goes down, feel it touch, and then inhale and rise up, arms sweep back, thumbs to low spine. And everything is optional, meaning you can always move your hands, change your pose. So take a moment to find your feet. Nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, push into the pinky toes and let that subtle pressure spread all the way around the feet on the outer edges. So your arches can lift and you can feel grounded. And then your knees, soften the back one and line them up in the direction of the toes, feeling more balanced. And then what is it that you're wanting to cultivate from this pose? Is it your intention that you want to bring that into your muscle again? Your word, maybe it's courage, grace. Just find what that would feel like if you held it in your body. And then take 2 more deep breaths, sinking in, just noticing how you feel. And when you're ready to come out of it, inhale, lift the back heel up. And then again, just center out knees, toes, heels, all in one line. And hands come to prayer. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, twist to your left and tuck your right elbow down onto your thigh. And then before you really dig in or get soft, I want you to notice your knees again and line them up with your toes. And now go for it. What does your body want? Do you want to really press into the hands for a strong twist? Do you want to extend the arms, wrap, or find a softening, a permission to rest? And give yourself 2 more breaths, 2 more moments to sink into how you feel. And then when you're ready, inhale, loosen just to come out of it and flow back down. Stay where you are, but bring the back foot in about 12 inches or so. We're coming to a pyramid pose. So you want to bring your back foot in until the whole skin of the foot touches down in the back. And then both knees are soft. If you really don't like the way this feels, you can always come up either onto blocks or touch your thigh or your shin. But once you've found your pyramid, soften the knees and yet lengthen them almost straight. And to find the deepest stretch, take your hips back subtly, but you'll feel the stretch underneath you. And then holding your hips there, think about the crown of the head and take it forward and possibly softening down, and you'll lengthen even more. And then breathe into your left hamstring and your right calf. And what is your body asking for? You can change it. Or maybe you just want to play around. You want to wiggle the hips a bit. Move your hands, move your knees. Find a great moment for your body to stretch in the way that it longs for. And take 2 or 3 more deep breaths here. And if you want to come with me into a twisted pyramid, hold your legs. Think about the knees in line with the toes. And just take your left hand onto your left hip. And then start to look to the left. So again, think about the knees. Rock maybe that right knee out until it's in line with the toes. And then keep twisting towards your left. And at the same moment, tuck your right shoulder back so that your chest can remain open. Now your left hand, you could lift it up or you could wrap it on your back. Give yourself freedom to explore what you'd like to do. And 2 more deep breaths, letting the outside of the left leg get a deep IT band stretch. 1 more deep breath in. And then exhale, bring your hands down, bend your knees, and come to child's pose for a moment. So exhale, allow your body to sink. And as you practice this in the middle of your practice of maybe stronger poses, I want you to find that deep breath that you began with. Studies find that mindfulness, it's not the amount of time you're mindful, like if you meditate for an hour. It's how frequent it is. So create just maybe a couple more seconds, noticing your breath and allowing your mind to rest on it. One more breath. Simply watch the way it rises and falls. And then gently let your hips lift. Slowly bring the right leg forward until it's between the hands. Come on up to straighter legs, and then bring the left foot in until the heel comes down. So pyramid, your feet might be a little closer than they would be in warrior one. And then take a moment. Nice deep exhale. Find your feet where they feel grounded in the outer heel. Soften your knees. Find where you like your hands on this side. No pressure on the right knee. Now nice deep breath in. As you exhale, guide the hips back. So it's subtle, but you'll feel the stretch engage deeper. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale, feel the crown of the head reach forward as you hold the hips back. And you're welcome to relax your spine once you find that alignment. Larger muscles take a little more time. So allow your breath to just rise with that gentle undoing, and then to exhale with the gentle deepening into the pose. And then what does your body want? Do you want that wiggle, that movement to find a new place where you can stretch a little bit more? One more deep breath. And then if you want to twist, soften the knees, but really think about them. Keep them in line with the toes. And we'll take our right hand to the right hip and start to turn our heart towards the right. Knees again, line them up with the toes. And then if you want to go deeper, go ahead and twist the right shoulder up and open, left shoulder back. And in your hand, wherever you'd like to rest it. How's your body? What is it asking you to change or to appreciate? One more deep breath. Thankful for whatever your body is doing. And then inhale, release the right arm. And exhale, come out of it. We're going to sit, so sweep the back leg in until you can sit on the mat. And take a nice deep breath. We're going to lengthen the legs next. So lengthen them out straight. Use your hands to take your sit bones back. And then I like to flex my feet and then put them back down because you'll feel your calf stretches a little bit and then you relax. So you can try that if you like. We're going to rest our back. So with a big breath in, inhale and wave up, reaching. And then exhale and dive forward. And just allow yourself to rest. If you have more room in the legs, wiggle the hips back. Maybe flex the feet and let them go again. And then take deep breaths. Exhale, sink into the pose. Scan down your body. Are there any very small muscles that you could let go of? Could be the neck or the hands, or just around the eyes. Take another breath or two, what would feel great. And then gently start to inhale and walk it up. And as you exhale, you can bend your right knee. Take your right foot on the outside of that leg if it feels okay in your hips. If not, stay exactly where you were. That's great. Then we'll take the left arm and wrap it around the right knee. And your right hand is back behind you as a second spine. Gently push the low back forward. So that's just so you sit a little taller onto your sit bones. And with each breath, exhale, belly button to spine so you can twist and wring out your waist, massaging your organs. Left hand, you can let it be gentle, this comforting, compassionate hug against your thigh. Or you can bring your elbow to the outside. If Your body is asking for something deeper. Keep caring for yourself in the way that you need. Each day is different. And then 1 or 2 more deep breaths. And when you're ready, come on out of it. So this time we're going to take our knee open. So the palm of your foot, put it against your left thigh and let your right knee open. If you feel like your sit bones got a little weird, you can take your hands and walk them back again. And that same wave, inhale, reach up as much as you like, and then exhale, reach forward and allow yourself to rest. And as you rest this time, notice how it feels different when you have just one leg out and one leg bent. Are there pockets in your back that get to stretch a little bit more? As you breathe, you can explore where you like your hands. Maybe you even want to twist where you cross your hands over to your left side, away from the right knee. Or maybe you want your palms up to feel a little bit more receptive and calm. And 1 more deep breath. Really let yourself relax into the exhale. And then gently start to walk it up. And to open the front of the body, if you want a powerful pose here in between, hands come back. Just line up that webbing between the thumb, finger, and the soft part of your elbow. And then we'll take the right leg down and just for a breath, press into the heel and open the heart. And take 1 more cleansing breath, thankful for your body and all that it's been doing. And then gently start to sit back down. And we'll switch. So lengthen out your right leg. Find your sit bones by taking your hands and walking them back. And then take your left leg either against the thigh or crossing to the outer thigh. And then the right arm, wrap it around your left leg. Left arm, take it back and inhale, reach tall through the crown of the head. And with each exhale, allow yourself to go just a little bit deeper. Can you relax the face and the shoulders? And how deeply can you breathe? And 1 or 2 more deep breaths. Could you soften the hands? Do you want to change your elbow? And then gently come out of it in your own time. And then the bottom of your left foot, put it against the inner thigh on the right. Sit bones again if you want, walk them around. And then like a wave, inhale, reach up. And exhale, reach down. Maybe wiggle the hips back if you have space. And allow yourself to relax. And scan down your body. What else could you soften? Cross your arms if you like that over to the right or play with wherever your hands are. Find what would feel best. One more deep breath. How can you make it the most beneficial feeling for your body? And then inhale, start to walk it up. And hands come back, plant them where it feels good. Left foot down and rise up, breathing in and open your heart. Nice deep breath. 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, bring your body down. And you have done such a great job. So we're going to do a few more deeper stretches and then relax. So feet can come out. If you want to use your abs with me, we're going to use it just for a moment to get back, but you can lay down if you don't prefer to do that. So line up heels, knees, and hips. Take your chest and open it nice and wide. Nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just tuck your tailbone under. You can hold the thighs to help support you, if that is great. And you can round your whole back. That's why we're allowed to tuck the tail here. And then open the heart. Feel the strength of your abs. So you're in a modified boat pose. So if you want to deepen it, you'll lift your heels, maybe toes down or up. You could bend your knees, but keep the legs higher. Or you do a full boat where your legs are out extended, arms out as well. And just take 2 more deep breaths. Thankful for your body. Thankful for all that it's doing and how it supports your life. And then when you're ready, exhale, lie back down. You can reach your arms overhead if you like to stretch your belly. What would feel great in this moment? And then gently hug the knees in. So hug both knees, lift your head, lift your hips, create a tight little ball. That's going to lengthen your spine. And then exhale, let your head come back down. Take your feet to the mat. For a deep twist, we'll take our right leg up, cross it over your left. So your knees are kind of like cross sitting in a chair. And then drop your legs over to your left so the hips are going to lift. Take your head and look down your right arm. And with each exhale, ground the right shoulder and tuck the belly button inward. And that's going to really help you twist, massage your organs, and deepen that relaxation for your spine. And now what would feel kind with your hands? Maybe you want to touch your body or just rest them down. And start to allow your mind to unwind. Watch your breath over and over. If your mind moves, just bring it back to your breath. And then very gently come back to center. And we'll unwind our legs. Other side, left leg lifts. Cross it over your right. Breathe in. And as you exhale, knees will drop to your right side. And then lift your head and turn it over to your left. And with each breath, ground your left shoulder and really draw the belly button inward. So get as much of that releasing in the spine, in your belly, in your digestion as you can. One more deep breath, really explore it. And then gently come back to center. Lengthen out your right leg long on the mat. And then take your left knee and hug it in as high as you can to your left shoulder. Coming to reclined pigeon, I want you to take your right hand, hold your left foot, your left foot. We're all twisted. And then take your foot across your body. So what you'll feel is the outside of your left glute starts to stretch and open. And you can rock here. And you can even turn it into that cradle the baby where you hug your elbows around your leg instead of your hands. So whatever you've chosen, flex your foot again and just line up the toes with your shin. Our alignment principles even help us here. And just breathe. How could you wiggle out a little more opening through your body, however you need? Take 2 more relaxing breaths. So when you hear that word relaxing, how can you bring it into your muscle? And then gently hug both knees in, lift your head, lift your hips. Let it be gentle this time, but still feel how you're evening out. And then lay your left leg on the mat, lay your head down. Hug your right knee in as high as you can. And then when you're ready, take your left hand, hold your right foot, and just draw it across the body. Flex your foot so you find your alignment. And then how deep do you want your elbows to hug, your hands to hold? Add that rock if you want. Find where the best stretch for you is in this moment of your life. Allow yourself to be new and different. And then one more deep breath. Just be. And coming to a happy baby, Take your feet into the air, hold the inside or outside of the feet. Give a little rock, just feel yourself evening out. And then we'll come to reclined cobblers. So the palms of the feet touch, let your feet drop to the mat, knees drop open like a book. In your hands, you can either reach them overhead, that'll stretch the front of your belly more, or you could place them on your belly or your heart to get a little more of that compassionate feel. Whatever you need in this moment. As you breathe, I want you to feel the back of your body where you touch down and create more weight. As you exhale, allow yourself to just melt and release. And as you start to do that more, feel the front of the body and let it feel light and free. And before you come to your full relaxation, what do you want to say to your body that you're thankful for? How has it helped you come to this moment? And just one more deep breath. So grateful that you're able to bring yourself here. And then come into your most relaxing position. If it helps, use your hands to bring your knees together in the air and then walk your feet out. That'll protect your low back. And you can extend or bend your knees however you like. You can grab something warm or something soft to cover your body. And just take another moment or two to really explore what would feel good next. And then once you're ready, take a nice deep breath in and really feel it come in. And as you exhale, feel all of your body melt where you touch the ground. And practicing that mindful awareness that helps us create a calmer life. Let's start with the sounds. What sounds do you hear? Close by, far away. And as soon as you notice the sound, I want you to kindly let it float away, as if you're just watching it, like a cloud passing the clear blue sky. And then take another mindful breath. The next inhale, really feel your body expand. Feel where the air touches you and what moves. And as you exhale, feel your body get heavier and deeper. And then we'll do the same awareness, but with sensations. What do you feel? How many textures against your skin? How many temperatures? Are there any tastes, smells, nuances of light and dark around the eyelids? And can you watch them as gently as you'd watch a cloud? Find one more sensation and just watch it. And then feel the next breath. How deeply can you notice it? And then coming inside the body with awareness. Take a nice deep breath in and feel inside your forehead. And as you exhale, smooth the muscles in your face, all the way through the eyes and the jaw and the cheeks. Then take a nice deep breath in again. And as you exhale, let the head sink back so the neck can relax. All of your face and head soft. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, feel the upper back and let it sink heavier than it was, freeing up your heart center and your shoulders. Another deep breath in. Feel your arms and your hands and let them become heavier and yet freer all at the same time. And breathe in, just noticing the rise, the expansion. Now as you exhale, feel your whole back body melt and your belly and chest feel free. And then inhale. And as you exhale, feel the weight of the glutes sink down and your hips spread and feel free and safe. And then another deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel your legs get heavy all the way into the feet, free and light. And then notice your breath. Notice this next one every single second. How your body changes as it comes in, how it pauses and goes out. And for the next few moments, I want you to practice awareness on your breath. As soon as your mind moves to a thought or a feeling, that's okay. Just gently come back to your breath over and over. Notice if your mind wandered and bring it back to your breath for just another moment or two. Trust that this is the way to create a calmer life experience. One more deep breath, just letting go of whatever it is you might have held on to. And then staying as you are, I want you to scan your body and notice what feels healthy, what feels light, what feels good to you. Sometimes we can focus so much on what feels wrong that we forget how to ingest all the things that feel good. And research shows that when we dwell on the good, our mind creates pathways there. Our life becomes more joyful. So take one more moment and just hold something that you're grateful for in your mind for 15 seconds. And so thankful that we are malleable, that we can change our life experience to be ones that are more joyful, hopeful, life-giving. So thankful for this moment. I want you to wake up in that feeling. So hold it in your body, and then start to move your fingers and toes. So thankful that you can, and aware of the miracle of your own body, moving by a simple thought. And then roll the wrists and the ankles. And what would feel great next? Do you want to lengthen? Do you want to hug in? Do you want to rock, sway? Take movement that would feel really nice to your body. And then maybe one more movement. Find something that'll feel great. And roll to one side when you're ready. And before you get up, I want you to give yourself a moment to rest on the ground. So as you breathe, just notice how you're held. Notice that you don't always have to be working. That your life and dignity is in each moment, the ones of rest as much as the others. So take one more deep breath, just so grateful for the miracle of rest and how it gives us strength. And then when you're ready, use your top hand and press yourself up to sit. And sitting nice and tall, we'll finish all together. Inhale and reach up. And exhale, namaste. So thank you so much. I hope that you feel a little more balanced and strong like we talked about in the beginning. You did awesome. I'm so grateful that you do this.